This is Roger with Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2009 Ford F150 crew cab with a 5.5 foot short bed. It's a 4.6 liter 24 valve V8. It's two-wheel drive. It's an XL, which is a work truck, but it does have power windows, power door locks and tilt, and air conditioning, and it's an automatic. It has a 6-speed automatic transmission with overdrive, stability control, AM stereo, side airbags, dual airbags, head curtain airbags, alloy wheels. Let's see what else. We got going on here. My guys hand me this, and I'm going to tell you what's happening here. It's a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Van Nuys, California. It was a theft recovery. It is on a salvage title due to theft, and the pictures of it, the 4 pictures you'll see before it left Van Nuys, you'll see that front bumper is on the ground in front of it. The bolts for it were in the glove box. So I think the cops took it off looking for dope behind it, because there was nothing wrong with anything. It's had a few dings in it, but that's not why it was off. I think the cops were looking for dope. And they were nice enough to save the bolts for us, and then we put it back on. Anyway, it's on a salvage title due to theft. The lawyers for the insurance companies don't want to be sued, don't want the insurance company sued, so they sell it on a salvage title. So when we sell it to you and something happens to you in it, it doesn't come back to them. If they sold it on a clear title, a good lawyer might be able to get some money out of the insurance company, who clearly has more money than Kinetics. That's why. Anyway, my guys hand me this. I told you, nice truck, runs and drives great. Bumper was removed when we bought truck. Likely cops removed to find drugs behind it. We reattached with factory bolts and glove box. Fence scrapes on driver, A-pillar, and windshield. As you see, we put a new windshield in it, but it looks like when they stole it, they went underneath something, because there's like just some scrapes right here. And there was a couple little light ones like right on the hood. Whatever it was a pretty lame fence. And it put some scrapes like right here on the windshield, so we replaced the windshield. But that's about all there is. I mean, I don't know what kind of fence it was. It must have been like some plastic fence or something, because it wasn't much. We also did an oil change in oil filter, air filter, front brake pads. Driver power mirror is new, and the driver tail light had a broken lens, so it's a new tail light. All right, I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you this thing. I'm gonna show you the Carfax. I'll show you the Kelly Blue Book in a minute. These are the tires that came in on Michelin's that are basically brand new. So if someone liked this thing enough to spend about $1,000 on tires right before it was stolen. Little ding here. Yeah, 4 nice high rubber Michelins. That's not cheap. I get a good price, and I would never buy them because they're too expensive. Anyway, my brother will be taking this thing out next. He's out with a truck doing pictures right now, but he'll get back here and he'll take pictures of this. Probably 50 to 80 HD pictures. In that gallery, you'll see a little magnifying glass icon. If you drag that over something you see, you'll be able to click on it on that spot and zoom in on anything that's you really want to see closely. It's really like putting your face right up against the truck. It's pretty cool. So please use that if you see something you want to see. There's no reason not to be able to see it really well. Use that. Little scratch right here. This is a hell of a truck. I like these little short boxes too. It's a lot easier to drive these in the mall. It's a truck that's kind of runs like a car in traffic, which is nice. But the point of these videos is not to sell the truck. It really is to make sure that the right person buys the truck and they know everything about it and they know how we operate and everything, so there's no drama. 500 to 1,000 people will see every one of our vehicles a day, and we don't need to BS anyone, make any claims that aren't true. We can just tell people the truth, and if there is a problem with the vehicle, we tell people, and ironically, it ends up at the right house. It'll end up at a mechanic's house. It'll end up somewhere where, there's some miles right there, 62,933, where it belongs, okay? This one happens to have no problems. And it's a nice truck, but if it did have problems, we would tell you. 5.5 foot bed, XL, 62,000 miles. Suggested retail price $20,018. There's your VIN. Salvage title due to theft. It was a one owner, which is kind of obvious. It's in great shape. There's the date of the Carfax, 6/9 of 2017. Not much going on here. There's the date it was stolen. Okay? That's that. Pretty boring. Hartford Insurance was the insurance company. Here's the mileage. And now here's the title we have. You'll see this in the ad. You'll be able to click on it and check it out. Okay? All right, I'm gonna open up the hood. I'm gonna show you under the hood. Finger over the lens, that's not real good, is it? Stickers where they all belong. Ford stamp. Everything's original up here. Looks good. Alright. Man, it is hot. I actually had this thing in the freezer before I came out here because it'll overheat when I'm doing the video. There's your window. Door lock. These seats are in really, really good shape. Got this guy here. Let me see how this works. It goes like this. And then underneath this seat, you got another little container right here. So you can do this. This thing will slide back in like that. There's your manual, and it is there. There's your passenger rear window up and down. A little bit of scuffs here. I like the interior in this truck. It's pretty stout, but it's this is an upgraded work truck. With it being an XL, it's got carpet, which is unusual, and it's got cloth seats, which is unusual. Air tilt windows and locks, and power mirrors, which is another thing that's unusual. So somebody probably special ordered this truck. That's too many nice things in an XL. I mean, it's really, it's cruise control really away from being an XLT. I'm not really sure why they didn't want cruise control. It's kind of weird. Window out, mirror out, in, down, and up. That's a brand new mirror, by the way. That one, in, out, up, down. Seats in excellent condition. Tilt wheel. Just the tilt right there. All right. Oh, the air works great. I can tell you that. It is freaking warm in Tucson. Let me get a seatbelt on here. Warm in the old Pueblo. All right. Let's see. Tilt the wheel down here a little bit. Move the seat up. All right. Let's see. There's tow haul. On and off. I'm doing that just so you know. See, it's on. Now it's off. If you can see that light, they think there's a warning light. That's me doing that. Okay? Alright, let me put it into drive. Let me move a little bit here. Let's see. Air conditioning is a very beautiful thing right now, and it is definitely working, because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be making this video. Alright, radio. Let's see if we got a radio here that works. Let's see. More hits and hip-hop starts. Radio works fine. It's just an AM/FM stereo. Turn that down so you can hear me. Let's go for a ride. All right, this is on a salvage title. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you got a brand new set of Michelins on a great running truck. It'd be a nice thing to drive home. But you can't get plates. We can't issue you drive-away plates, and you can't get insurance on a salvage title. We have to take it to the cops and do what's called a level 3 inspection. We charge $200 to do that before you get here, or before you have it shipped out if you want us to restore it before it ships out. So it's $200 to restore the title if you're going to come here and drive it home. It's $250 dock fee, and then there's taxes. Taxes are 2.5% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you come here to drive it home, you'll pay your state tax plus our city of 2.5%, plus $200 to restore the title and $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, unless you check the box to have us restore the title before it ships out, and that'll add $200 to it, and we'll take it down to Motor Vehicles and get a restored salvage title for you, get it inspected and get that title for you. Once we receive your wire, if you're going to pay by wire and ship, once we receive that, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We'll sign it off to you, notarize it, scan it in your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in what the envelope that we mail it in, so you'll be able to see it immediately. Put it in the mail. You arrange either through our recommended shipper at Beacon Shipping Logistics or your shipper to have it shipped to you, and you'll already have the title in the mail. When the truck shows up, go down to Motor Vehicles and get some plates. It's very simple. All right. Deposit is $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale. So please make sure that you get your deposit in quickly, because this is a low mile F150 that is in great shape, and it's not going to really last too long. These full crew cabs are way more popular than the usual F150 extra cabs, and this 5.5 foot bed is popular also. All right, so it won't take long. So make sure you're ready to put in a deposit if you're going to go through all the research and watching the video and listening to me babble and all that stuff. All right. Last part of the speech is the warranty speech. It's not under warranty. Okay. The people at Ford bailed on it many years ago and a few miles ago. If they could have given it a longer warranty or more miles, they would have. They didn't for a reason. They didn't know what would happen. We don't know more than the people who built the thing. Okay. We are not going to send you a check if something breaks, whether it's the first day you get it, or the first minute you get it, or the first week, or the first year. It's not happening. If that doesn't work for you, please stay away from everything we own, because we cannot guarantee that it's not going to break. And every used car dealer tells you that they're going to guarantee something. We don't. We deal with big boys and girls who understand that nothing is forever, and everything has a expiration date. And this truck's expiration date could be tomorrow. Right now, I would say this expiration date on this truck is probably 20 years from now, 75 oil changes from now, and some air filters. I mean, it's a nice truck, and it's got a great ride. Somebody spent a ton of money on tires not long ago, so they loved it. But we're not going to tell you it's not going to break. That's what you want to hear. You got to go somewhere else to hear that bullshit. All right, we're not going to tell you that. All right, at some point it will. Okay, based on the fact that this thing has no vibrations, we're on a 4-wheel drive. This is what our taxes get us, by the way, is the worst roads in the country. All right, we just raised our taxes here from 2 to 2.5%, and we raised it on ourselves. We voted that in because that's how stupid our city is. Anyway, back to the truck. Very nice truck. Please make sure that you're ready to do the deposit. I'm guessing this will last maybe this weekend. Trucks like this do not grow on trees, especially at the price it's going to be at. Please make sure that you are aware of what you're buying, and you watch the whole video, and you know that we're not writing checks when something breaks and blah, 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 because you know, the people who don't read and don't listen to videos and stuff are the people that we really don't want to deal with, okay? We have plenty of buyers, plenty of people out there that know us and trust us and will buy this truck, and we don't need a newcomer that's not paying attention, okay? Anyway, this is a really kick-ass truck. I'd get in this thing and go straight to Maine, straight to Alaska, and I'd be just fine. That's it. Thank you for your time.